leading scorer. Tracy Mcgrady averaging better than 20 a game. Bobby Soar in the starting lineup. He's just back from the best. Is tied at 2. Soar in the starting lineup. Charlie Ward on the injured list, as is Teron Lou. In fact, Reese Gaines was added to the active roster. Nice move by McGrady. It counts, and the foul.
Well, second possession in a row that Van Gundy went right to McGrady. He told us earlier today, he said, this guy needs to be more aggressive, more assertive, and even take some bad shots if he has to. And I think smart move by Jeff Van Gundy.
Problem on his ball club, which is not exactly what it sounds like.
Not exactly what most coaches are looking for.
But he said it's...
But now this is an entirely different team. Obviously, without Steve Nash, they are one of the worst teams now taking care of the ball.
And Harris kicks it out. Nowitzki, yes. Houston opening up with Juwan Howard defending on Dirk Nowitzki. See the pick from Dampier, and Nowitzki with the lead. Harris able to save it. Nowitzki, yes.
Tap the glass, who are going to be aggressive, take things into their own hands, and really support these guys. This entire team is almost too nice. There's not a lot of aggressiveness about them.
Now on Josh Howard, putting Tracy Mcgrady at the line. Albert, Steve Kerr, Craig Sager. We're in Dallas. McGrady. Yes. So Tracy McGrady
over at the other end, but both players took advantage of being second-round picks. Became free agents after their first year and signed big contracts.
We are seeing the Tracy McGrady of a couple of years ago.
More used to, and he misses it, I think.
Well, Andre Barrett has come on. He's made a difference because he's pushing the ball. Here's McGrady again from downtown. Tracy with 5 of 6 from the field. He has 13 points, and the Rockets at point. Nowitzki eluding Howard and score. Miami and Denver starting at 9 o'clock Eastern time.
Boy, how good have the Spurs been so far this season?
San Antonio Spurs.
Yes, they are better defensively, but you know, can they be an elite team in this league with the defense they're playing and the struggles offensively? I don't think so at this point. They still have a lot of work to do.
Well, the Rockets come off that bad loss at home Tuesday night, losing to the Pistons 93-72. And Jeff Van Gundy telling us earlier, he said, and when Andre Barrett is on the floor, we're seeing a different Houston Rocket team. They're pushing the ball, they're on the move, and Clarence Weatherspoon will check in for the first time. Jim Jackson makes his return. Reese Gaines and Juwan Howard sit down. Andre Barrett playing only his 5th NBA game. Done a nice job here in the first half.
It's amazing what knocking down a couple of shots can do for you. All of a sudden you feel better about every part of your game.
With 16, Dirk looking to add to that. He is 6 for 6 at the line. Averaging 25.5 per game, 6 games of 30 or more. Second in the league in minutes, and moves on Bradley. Rejected by Nowitzki, kept alive by Barrett. Nice play. Barrett getting it to McGrady.
Rockets fans have been saying all season long, Mark, this team doesn't hustle after loose balls. They're not quick to the ball. Some of that has to do with personnel, and I love Barrett in there scrapping, pulling. He's got some speed, and you see what happens when you put some speed out there. You get a loose ball, you get a garbage bucket like that one.
Nowitzki played about as tightly as one can play. Scott Padgett was all over him.
How do you guard that? He's 6'11". He shoots from up above his head.
And how about
McGrady for jump shots and get to the foul line.
And taking good shots.
Taking good shots and being extremely aggressive.
Nowitzki. Nowitzki with the tip. McGrady looking for the screen. Yes. Tracy home. 25 seconds remaining in the half. McGrady with no hesitation.
Why not?
His second. Nowitzki. 9 of 9 at the line.
Well, take a look at the throw ahead. You'll see Houston in transition. Everybody's coming back towards the rim, but when the ball is thrown ahead, nobody has the angle. And so Dirk Nowitzki does the smart thing, just take the ball to the rack and use that body.
Well, you can enjoy the NBA all season long here on TNT following out just under 26 a game. Nowitzki from down.
it better with Nazar here, but I want to say thanks.
And Barrett pushes it down. McGrady has been quiet here in the third. Yes, that's his first. Should not take. Not the case tonight. McGrady to the rim. He has 29 points, and the Rockets are with him. McGrady with no hesitation. So the end result, Dallas loses at home to the Spurs by 18, but Avery getting on-the-job training.
And unprecedented, as Don Nelson told us. He didn't think that anybody had ever done this, but certainly a valuable experience for that shot.
He is 11 of 12 at the line.
So he's handled it extremely well. And what a night he's having tonight. The Rockets here tonight, they've not gotten the ball to the foul line area, down on the block. They've been doing this most of the night, just dribbling the ball around the perimeter and settling for a shot. They're doing this most of the night, just dribbling the ball around the perimeter and settling for a shot.
Well, the shot clock running down. 7. Nowitzki, yes. 37 points. Tracy Ford at the line. Well, national coverage of the NBA continuing this week. Tomorrow, doubleheader on ESPN. Coverage starts 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Detroit, San Antonio, followed by Indiana and Sacramento. And Saturday on NBA TV, Miami and Denver. Coverage.
Yes, flu-like symptoms. Yes.
It's a bounce back from an embarrassing performance Tuesday night. The loss to Detroit, 5th straight home defeat. They had dropped their last 4 games. Nowitzki with 41 points. And that they're wearing tonight. There it is. Greg with the answer. And Bert was able to swipe it. Houston.
Well, why not if you're McGrady?
McGrady has tied the, rather it's a 3, has given the Rockets. Nowitzki, it's a season high for McGrady. And Nowitzki equals a season high. The last time that both teams had 40-point players, March 10th. 14 rebounds, although shot only 4 of 15.
Let's see if we can tell if Yao's feet are outside the line. It sure looks like it, unless that right one was touching it, but that's just a tough call. I'm not a big fan of that line, Marv, because a lot of players will end up just barreling in there out of control. And generally, I think if a guy's out of control, the foul ought to be on him. But
the foul on Daniels.
Jeff Van Gundy has been imploring his team to play with more passion. Well, not much more you could do on this possession than what Tracy McGrady just did, battling his way to.
He's 3 of 5 at the line, 76% on the season. So the game is tied with 20.
Probably the quickest leaper on the team.
There's Nowitzki off balance. He had no angle. Scott Paget defending on Dirk Nowitzki, who now has 45 points.
What a duel between these two guys.
Jackson for 3. On the back tap, Stackhouse is on it. He has Nowitzki. Nowitzki is fouled. Yes, and the foul.
Well, Houston has done a nice job of not giving up too many fast break points here tonight, but this time, Nowitzki with the feed, and what a finish while being fouled by McGrady. Now going to the line to look for his 48 points. Incredible.
This is a career high for Dirk Nowitzki. Nowitzki from way downtown. Yes!
Come on. You gotta be kidding me.
53 points for Dirk Nowitzki. We are seeing one of the great performances in many years.